Alright everybody, sorry I was so late. I just trying to put a few things in place to make sure everything is working and the stream is turning out the way it's supposed to turn out. So that's how one more thing to really check here. In the meantime, I'm going to do this training. And I think before the stream finished, I'll let everybody know why I was not streaming this game.
The craziest and wildest fighters have assembled from around the world to join in the fight. But only one will be declared the best.
Because, I mean, the game is an old game. The game is an old game, everybody knew that. But
the stage
the
of
reason for
battle
not streaming
is
this
set.
game is because
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
the whole thing really, the netcode is not all that. The netcode is crap right now. Alright, just come on minutes guys, while get everything in gear the way it's supposed to be. I just have a few more things to solidify and then we'll get into it, right? So I've set up with Ken and Ryu. Because like I said last time, I'm mainly doing this tutorial for a couple of some guys who they're into the game, they like it and they really want to get to improve, right? So I was doing this really to help them to improve a little bit. Let me see if I could get General Luke in the stream too as well. Hi. Alright, so I need to send a party invite for General Luke. I'm gonna do that, see if I can get him in and create a party one time and send an invite for him. I'm a friend from Canada. Alright, so I send the invite to General Luke. So you know what time it is. So he'll know what time it is, right? And he'll be able to join in just now. Alright, so just like I was saying last time, once it is you get into something, you get into it with a character, you find that character you like, you know, you get a feel for the character and what it could do, right? So just like I was saying, you look at the buttons, the normals, what it does do, how they look. You know, and try to figure out how they work with your character, right? Check the jumping animation, say what kind of effects they have. And how best you could use them in different ways. Really look at your character's move set. Get to see what you could do with that character in different situations, right? So one of the things that they had asked me to look at is the combos. Right, they wanted me to take a look at the combos for these characters and them. And yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Is the combos. Alright, now I have the computer up and running. We say Samuel, right there? Everything good for the hour. I'm glad you're in the chat. With each character, it has something called your bread and butter. Once I get General Luke inside with me, he'll be able to explain more about the bread and butter. But your bread and butter is your basic combos that you know you're going to always use with each character, right? You know you're always going to be using that character, and you want to know what combos are easily accessible to you that you could make, that you could convert some damage out of, right? So look at some of Ken's bread and butter. Some of them could be things like this. In the last tutorial, I talked about being able to buffer, right? That is doing the move so that once you make contact, that is what's going to happen. So one of them is just simple. In Trinidad, we call it cut and water. Crossing forward into Hadouken. Alright? Now you have to take note of the moves that could be special move cancelled, right? So this could be special move cancel, as you see there. I'm cancelling the crouching forward or the crouching medium kick with a special move. I could also do that like that, but that is not what my intention was. I just wanted to do something a little simpler. You could also do that with it. Alright, you could cancel the crouching medium kick into uppercut as well. Another thing you could do, you could cancel the crouching medium kick into the, what we call the tatsu, or as some people call it, the hurricane kick, right? So that's another thing you could easily do, because you're buffering the motion for the hurricane kick, but before you're putting in motion for the hurricane kick, the command for it, you're simply pressing your crouching medium kick, and you could get to deliver some damage that way. Another one is that simple combo. You're crouching, you could crouch and land 3 jabs like I did, and a short. I think you could put a roundhouse on that. Let me see. It doesn't seem to be working. Kind of tough, but you could do that. And this crouching jab sequence could also go into like a DP. Yeah, like that. So maybe I just trying to put a little too much jabs in it. So you could do combos like that, right? That fix it. Another move to another normal button that could cancel a special move cancel is your crouching medium punch. Alright, so you can cancel this with other special moves as well. And it could land you plenty damage. A unique thing about Ken that Ryu doesn't have is that standing roundhouse, a close standing roundhouse is special move cancelable. So you can do those kind of cool looking combos with it. Alright, so like I say, you have to look at what moves, what normal you have that are special move cancelable, and use that. Add that to your repertoire for you to find ways for you to learn your combos, right? But anyways, I'm going on and on about comboing and combos, but what I should do is explain what is a combo. Now a combo is any series of hits that you land in succession. What happens is, after you land the first hit, there's a certain amount of time that the the opposing character has before they recover. If you could manage to land a second hit before they recover, it will register as a combo. Like that. So I hit him twice in that scenario there. I made trying to land a second hit. I landed a hit after the crouching medium kick before he recovered from the crouching medium kick.
Good day.
General Luke, what's good? So that's what your combo ain't gonna look like. I'm trying to explain what his combo is, General Luke. So how would you articulate that? Alright. It's a combo that is essential to the character almost at any part of the game that they're going to use to get quick damage on their opponent. It's relatively a basic combo, but easy to do combo for that for that character that you're playing.
Yeah.
Alright, so those are easily accessible combos. Alright. Let me just check something here. Alright. So another one of Ken's bread and butter combos would be like a crouching fierce cancel into a special move. Like that. That's another bread and butter. Crouching fierce into the spin kick or the hurricane kick. Another easy to do combo, bread and butter. Crouching fierce into DP. That's not what I'm trying to do. Alright, that would land you 3 hits. And that would land you 5 hits. Alright, so like I keep saying, figure out which normals could be special move cancelable, and you have to practice doing that. Alright, always another one. Standing fierce could also be cancelled. And it will combo. Standing hard kick, and this is kind of unique with Ken in this Street Fighter. Standing hard kick is special move cancelable. Looks kind of stylish too. But that one. I noticed that the standing hard kick I'm doing is not the command normal, which is that. It's just freehand, no directional input, and I just canceling with a special move after. And you can get that too. What else? He has something called a target combo. Let me see how best I can do that. Wow. Alright, so his target combo is medium punch into fierce punch. I think if you time it right, you could do medium. You could do jab, medium, into fierce. That calls for more. But that's a little bit tricky to do. So in this case, the bread and butter would be medium punch into fierce. And like I said, the standing fierce could be cancelled into a special move. So it could look something like this. Alright, 1, 2. Could do that as well. Could do it into the Tatsu. As another thing you could also apply to that tactic. But not all combos come off of the ground. Like I always say, practice the fight on the ground. The fight is won on the ground. Always remember that fact. Right? So yeah, you could practice the fight on the ground. That is important. However, you could start combos with jumping in. With stuff like that. A simple combo that everybody should know is that jumping hard kick, crouching hard kick. Jumping hard kick into sweep. That is important to learn. Because it's far-reaching normal, and you could be able to get control of the situation. They change the momentum after you score and hard knockdown like that. Right? So it's important for you to learn that basic combo. But like I say, you could simply add the other stuff I was just showing you after the jump in, like this. Yes, now. Like that. Right? Or even the target combo. Right? That netted me 7 hits right there. And then you have to also look at how much damage again. Some combos might net you more damage. So those are also things to take into consideration as well. Some characters can do their special moves in the air. So the character like Ken, he has that. The spinning kick in the air, the hurricane kick in the air. And he is one of those characters that could combo like that. Right? Like that. Came down with the EX. With the EX spin kick. And I was able to land a simple bread and butter after. Like that there. Crouching medium kick into Hadouken. Not every character could do that. Some characters could execute a special move while in the air and they could get some damage off of it as well. Can I do that with the normal hurricane kick generally? Can I get crouching medium kick after yes I can, after normal. Yeah. And it works as a combo. How do you do? Right. Okay. Yeah, that is a tricky combo that Ken has. Now this tactic is a little bit advanced, right? What I did in this scenario here is I cross up the opponent. I jump to hit him on the other side. And as I hit the ground, before my opponent recovers from the kick in the air, I can carry on with the next combo. In this case is the Ultra. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, that was too late, he ended up blocking. He didn't block it that time, so it landed as a combo. Right? Yeah, I think that too could work as well, right, General Luke? Yeah. Yeah, the stream will be behind. Yes. Yes, I can land it, but it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do, and you will find that too with some of the characters and some of the combos you want to do. Some of the combos are easier, some of the combos are harder to do, right? I'm not much of a Ken expert, but I'm making sure I'm doing what I could do here. What other combos you know I could show the audience with Ken? Right. So that combo there, and like a friend of mine was asking, Elijah was asking like what kind of combos you could do with Ken, right? So I was just exploring some. So General Luke just brought one to light there. Crouching jab, crouching short, crouching medium punch, and then tatsu. That's it?
Medium kick.
Right, so it's crouching jab, crouching short, then crouching medium kick, and then the spin kick after. Oh, okay. So I start with crouching short then. Okay, good. All right. Alright, that will land me 6 hits. And I could also do that with the EX spinning kick. Alright, still land me 7 hits. So I could jump in, right? I could jump in with that first too. Alright, so get extra hit out of that and a little more damage as well. What other combo you have in mind? Okay.
I could think of some FADC stuff.
Right. So, if you look at remember, in the last stream, the last time, I was talking about this tactic, being able to focus attack, dash, cancel, and attack. Right. So what I did there, I input the uppercut, then I press focus attack to cancel the uppercut. And then I dash forward to cancel the focus attack. It might seem daunting what I just said, but once you practice it, it will be real easy to do. Now by pulling it off, as I was saying in the last stream, I'm free to do basically whatever I want. The character is mine, I could put in whatever input I could after that, based on the kind of meter I have. So that is essentially what you could do with that strategy. It could quickly turn the tide of a match. Of course, you have to keep an eye on your meter in order to have the meter to do that, because it costs you 2 meters. But like I said, you could easily close out a match or take control of a match after you do something like this. What am I doing? Why can't I land the ultra after? Okay. You could be able to land something like that. Well, not what I just did there. I'm so slow with this character. Like I said, this character is not my forte either. I don't use Ken. But using that tactic, it have a lot of stuff you could start to do. A lot of ways you could you could really you could really open up the game a lot more for yourself by mastering that little tactic. It will take some practicing, but it's worth it in the end. Stuff like that, you can get to close the gap on the character even after you land a hit to carry on with what you're trying to do. I could recommend you search for players like Momochi. He's a versatile Ken player, Evo winner. Very, like I said, very versatile. He knows a lot of combos and things, and you have to really observe what he's doing to learn what the character is capable of. You can learn a lot about what Ken is capable of by observing him. But I had to talk about something called execution. You might see a lot of flashy combos and everything, and it might seem as if it's easy to do. If you look at me right now, I am having some trouble doing some of these stuff where I really shouldn't be having trouble doing it. That's supposed to be able to land. Shouldn't it, Aaron? FADC into Ultra 2. That shouldn't hit it?
I'm not familiar with Ultra 1 hitting.
Okay. Yeah, I think I could see that one too. I think I saw Momochi land that already. But like I said, you're sharper than me. That's for sure. Let me see if I can get that thing right. Crouching forward into Hadouken, FADC, into Ultra 2. Wow, this is really hard for me to do right now. I'm going to do it, but I'm not doing it fast enough. I can't cancel the yes. Wow. My execution is poor. My execution is really poor. I can't do it again. Wow, I'm coming close to doing it. but not so much. But it is possible, as General Luke has assured me. There's also that combo, which essentially is the same thing, except I have a little more time as the character is in the air. But that's to let you know how it is with execution. You have to learn these things and really practice so that you can develop something called muscle memory, so that as you practice it more and more, the more natural it becomes to you, and the easier it is for you to execute during a clutch situation when you know you need to pull out your big gun and you cannot afford to miss. Oh, I should do that as well. You had to also take note of something else. Some combos in the game would only work in the corner. Some combos could only work in the corner. And you have to learn what those combos are so that you don't try those things mid-screen.
Let's get started. Fight!
Well, take a think about that I could bring to light here. Anything anything they should know by now. It don't necessarily have to be combos.
Ken has a counter.
All right. Alright, so let me see if I could set up some space in here. Right. So how are you doing the Kara grab?
Forward when you kick and grab.
All as one? Alright, it's all as one.
Yes, forward when you kick. You did it.
I'm not seeing it.
Not consistent. You might have to like piano it. Like fast dance for armor.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I had to set up my buttons a little bit different then. So I could just move it on to X. Ooh, that is it. That's really fast, man. Oh, oh. Let me try something here. That is it. So, okay. Then I have to keep my hand on forward. Yeah, I know what it is. Okay, so I could Kara grab with Ken as General Luke. Huh? I'm what to the what? Yeah, can't understand now what I had to do. Now observe where Ken's toe is. This is what happens if I just grab. You notice Ken not moving forward. Even if I push forward and grab, he's moving forward, yes, but it's not much. Now, check this out. You see how much of a gap I just closed there? Whoa, that time I actually reached it. Observe how much of a gap I'm closing on my opponent here. As opposed to if I just press the grab like that. Now if you look at the command input, once I press forward and medium kick, and then I instantly press grab, there's a big difference. I get a lot closer to my opponent, which could be very useful. Which is very useful, not could be, is very useful. In a situation like this, it might appear as if my opponent is out of range, but he's not. He's well within range to be grabbed. See? That is because what happening in that case is I'm canceling one input with a next input. Is that right, General Luke? Ken's forward and medium kick looks like this. He takes a step forward to land that blow. And it's during that step forward, I'm cancelling it with the grab. And that's how I'm able to close that gap. With the same kick?
Yeah.
So I could DP after the Kara, right?
Yeah. And the fireball.
Is it just like Sagat, Kara?
Yeah. The range is shorter, of course.
I can't get to cancel that. Let's see if I can get a little more space with Ken. Marking at the tool.
The best way to do it is to, for the fireball, for example, when you do it for a circle for just medium kick and punch.
Wrong punch. I am seeing the Kara. Why is this? I think I've seen the Kara. Yeah, whoa! Alright, so observe where Ken's foot is, right? This is how you're gonna know the Kara. This is a normal Hadouken here. See where your toe is? Still? See the line that it's at? And there's the Kara. Well, that is not it. That is it there. That is the Kara. So in other words, the Kara taking like half a block. But this hard for me to do, like, if I try to do it with the both medium, I get the focus attack. And if I do it that way, again, the EX red focus. If I do it this way, yeah, I get it. That was it there. So Ken takes like a really big step forward with his special move on Chikara and it's like I had to kind of plink it. Plink. Yeah, kind of clink it like that. It's kind of hard to see, but what's happening is Ken is closing the gap, just like with the Kara throw, by canceling the medium kick to get the Hadouken. And if you watch the inputs, you could get to see it good up there. I get it correct there. You see I press the medium, then I press the medium and light jab, medium and light punch at the same time to finish the Hadouken. And that's how I gain it. But that's really tough to practice. It have a strategy he was outlining called pianoing. Where you press one button right after the next as if you're playing a piano, and you will get it that way. Yeah, I get it correct that time there. It's kind of tough. For me, it's tough. I don't have the aptitude to play Ken like that. But as you say, you could Kara his throw like that. Meaning this thing gave you more range on your throw than you think. Have extra range on the throw. And you could carry the special move like we were just showing you. Like that. Trying to do it with the uppercut, I'm not going to do it with the uppercut.
Shoryuken! 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 Shoryuken!
But you could do it. It just requires some practice.
Yeah, the same technique looks.
Alright? Just requires some practice. But for me, if I'm doing it with Sagat, I would have begun it a lot more consistently. I think in that case it's probably a little bit easier to do with Sagat. And change the buttons back. So that is something you could practice. Remember this kick here can be cancelled. Can grab here. Could definitely grab there. And because he Kara in it, he can a tiny step forward and then cancelling that step with the next command. And in this case, the step forward that he taken is when you push forward with medium kick. Like that. It's really tricky to learn, but once you learn it, it's going to net you some decent tactical advantage. What else can you imagine, generally?
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Not sure.
Okay. So, like I say, Ken is not one of the characters that I use. Ken is not one of the characters that General Luke uses. But like we just showed you there, some basic bread and butter. These things could help you in any situation. And you should master it. But whatever combos you learn, you have to go into practice and do just that. Practice. Have to practice it. You have to practice it for long so that it's going to become more natural to you and you'll be able to execute it at a moment's notice. That is the only way it's really going to be worthwhile to you. So somebody like me playing Ken is a no-no because my execution with Ken is poor. Cannot get that FADC combo that generally so easily pull off. Oh, one thing too to note with
Too easy for me.
it's not too easy for you.
No.
One thing to note, I think
I'm better than you at it, but still.
one thing to note with Ken, that counter hit standing roundhouse could be comboed into Ultra, right? The counter hit roundhouse. Yeah, I think Momochi used to do that. I think it was Ultra 2. But it must counter hit. I think so, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's something to that you had to look out for. In the back of the character there, where you see all the inputs coming down the screen there, there's a window there that sends certain messages to you. When you get a counter hit, sometimes the properties of the move that you use to land the counter hit will change. And you can get to benefit a lot from that. So that's something something as well that you should really be taking note of. So now I want to change over from this.
In survival of the fittest on a global scale, who among the challengers will make it to the top?
Hey, sorry, I just noticed a couple of fellas in the stream there shout out. Was good, always silent. I know you're always in the game. Thanks for joining us for the stream. And Young Deku Trini Smash. Young Deku Trini Smash. One punch frame uppercut. Yeah, so move on now to Ryu, right? This is one of the characters that I like. I like to play as this character. I think he's a lot of fun. So I have fun with this character and thing anytime I get a chance. For the most part, a lot of the stuff that you were doing with Ken, you could actually do with Ryu, no problem. Alright, you could do that. Okay, they are the same full motion characters. A lot of the same buttons that were special move cancelable with Ken is also special move cancelable with Ryu, except the standing roundhouse. Standing roundhouse does not cancel with Ryu. Right? That is for sure. But the crouching medium punch does. What am I doing? Crouching medium punch does cancel. Crouching medium kick does cancel. Standing fierce does cancel. Crouching fierce does cancel. And you could cancel into the same moves as Ken does. He also has this combo. As he his spin kick doesn't hit multiple times unless it's the EX. The others just hit once and it knocks you down. A lot of the times guys use it just as a means of closing the gap quickly and all of that. That's supposed to hit. The reason why it's not hitting is because I'm using the wrong strength button to do it. Let me see. Alright, so that hits like that. I'm not sure if I hit it straight up if we're going to do the same thing. Yes, it will. Right. Could also do that way. And land your damage. But it's a little bit tricky to do. But you can do it. With Ryu, you could throw, you could do like that and get a hard knockdown. And like I say, a hard knockdown could easily change the momentum of a match, swing everything back into your favor. Something that I like to do with Ryu is to be able to cross up. Now a cross up is when you attack a person from in front, but you end up landing behind them and landing an attack behind them instead. Like that. That was a cross up. That was not a cross up. That was a cross up. If you learn the spacing for this, you can easily trick your opponent into blocking in the wrong direction, and you could get to deal a lot of damage to them and take back control of the situation. Corner combos. Show you what a corner combo would look like with Ryu. This is a combo that will only land in the corner. That will only land in the corner. This could also lead to this. What am I doing? What? That will land in the corner alone. This will also only land in the corner. This will also only land in the corner. Okay. Nope, not that. That will land in the corner alone. There's another version to that. Let me get it here. After I do this, and I FADC like that, I focus attack, that cancel like that. I could throw out that ultra, and it will land. This requires some practice in order to get. As you can see, it's not that easy to do. I just land the blasted thing, man. That might miss. Yeah. That will hit. It nets you a lot of damage. Nets you a lot of damage, and you could regain control over the match by swinging the momentum, but it's going to cost you some training, some practice in order for you to get. I think, I'm not sure, I think I could land Ultra 2. Yeah. Let's try and get closer to do it. That wouldn't land here. Right, it doesn't seem like Ultra 2 would hit in this situation. Well, Ultra 1 will hit. That's why I don't play Ultra 2. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good option for me. Alright, but that's just me. If you feel like you could play with it and be effective with it, then by all means. Something you could do with Ryu and Ken is this. Follow your Hadouken like that. But I could only see you using that really for positioning. Another combo is this. That's one combo, but you can also land the crouching fierce after that and then do that combo there. It's a little bit harder to do because the crouching fierce after this is one frame. One frame, you have to do it in 1/60th of a second in order to get it correct. But when you do, it pays good dividends. What else? This, you can go from this into that and it will hit, but it wouldn't hit all. All wouldn't hit, that's for sure. You just get like 3 hits. If I could just land it correctly. What the French? Oh, I think it's only a... I think it's a corner combo only. Yeah, only 3 hits you'll get outside. Another one is this. Set this up properly. That one will hit, and that is jab uppercut or light uppercut, and medium punch or heavy punch. Hadouken super there. If I do the jab, I don't think that will hit. No, it won't. But you could also cancel that close up, eh? Let's see if we can connect. Yeah, only get 3 hits outside. So you had to do the jab uppercut in order to get that first. Let's see now. That's another one you could do. What I did there is I focus attack that cancel on the Hadouken. Close the gap. I did this. Then I cancel that like this. Then I did crouching fierce into the EX spin kick. What is French? Why can't I guess do anything? Right. I think at that range I could end up landing the Ultra 1, you know. Nah, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Yeah, too far. That's something else the other also be aware of. Learn what is spacing. Learn spacing. Spacing is very important for you to be able to control space and control the flow of a match. Understand how far away you are from your opponent and what you can or cannot do with that distance. The moment you realize that you're in the right amount of space, like here, I know for sure I'll clip Akuma with this. This not working, this will. I know this space will work for certain things. Okay. Know your spacing, know what could reach where. Right? So that's something that you always have to be fully aware of. Observe your spacing and know where you are. Let me just take a look at the chat again. Use hard punch to do the super. Yeah, hard punch to do the super go land well good. Yo, Adonia, what you say? I'm glad you now jump into the chat too. Do live DP first, then do super into the ultra. Alright, good. Yeah, I ended up discovering that one too, always silent. Thanks for that one. It will hit any part of the screen. Yes, it does hit on any part of the screen. Right? A lot of the stuff, I really wish I had someone hands-on here who I could have do the training with lag free and get to show what kind of combos you could really get to achieve. Stuff like that, what I just do there really requires a lot of practice, right? So I don't know when you're playing Ryu, like with the video I sent for you, you could take a close look at what you could do, what you are capable of, what you could do, and like I said, train, practice. You have to practice it all the time. In order for me to get, I'm gonna go back to the title screen. Don't forget you have red focus attack. Yeah, I want to get into that whole red focus attack thing there now. So I'm going and get into that red focus, as my good friend always silent now point out. And I'm turning on the online training as well. Now for me, the red focus attack, I can't really use that with them other characters. Alright. However, once I'm playing this bad boy here, yeah, we were focusing all day. Once I'm playing Ian, I could really put to use, show how the red focus is work, and how I could use, how you could show how different versions of the move could work out for you in different situations, right? The red focus attack is this. So in the last stream, I was explaining red focus and how it works. It could take multiple hits as long as one of those hits is not an armor breaking hit. You could be grabbed out of it, and once you use it like that, you will get a crumple. Now what I just did is I canceled this solar move with the red focus, and it lands as a combo. See, you get 2-hit combo out of that simple thing right there, right? Let me just turn off this input display here. Alright, so now you could get to see it more. That's it. See, 2 hits go come up there. Once it's in a combo like that, using a combo like that, you will get them to crumple, and you could do borderline anything you want to your opponent after that situation.
Hope you like this.
So I can get to land a nice little combo kind of like that, right? Right, so I could get to look at things in this way and just and be able to show how things could work here. Now with your Hadouken and things that Ryu could do, you could also use the red focus cancel. But one thing you have to always remember with that red focus cancel is that costly thing. See, it takes 3 bars in order to do something like that. But once you land it,
Hope you like this.
it could net you some good damage.
Hope you like this. Get ready.
I want to talk about the EX moves now. The EX moves, like with Yun, when you do the EX shoulder, it hits twice. It's very fast. And it knocks down. Now the jab shoulder will keep you standing. The medium shoulder is a lot slower, but it knocks down. And the heavy punch is even slower than that, but it also knocks down. But once I put the EX stage, as you see, speed and it's short to knock down. And one of the properties of this is that it could go through projectiles. Let me see here. The shoulder, the normal shoulder goes through projectiles. Now of course you have to make and time it properly, but they design these characters in such a way, they design characters like Yun in such a way that you have means to deal with the
world's fiercest fighters await. Will you be the last warrior standing?
projectiles. Alright, so I just doing this to try and illustrate fighting against somebody in this game, but with this netcode, fighting against them doesn't really make much sense. The game won't be real hard.
The stage
Yeah.
of battle is set. Are you ready? Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway. This fight will determine who is the strongest once and for all.
Come on, can I take that?
I smell a comeback. Will this gambit work?
Target the second.
Wait for a comeback.
Wow, person mashing the uppercut in between, even though they're ahead in life.
Pick up the pace.
But this is why I don't like to play this game online.
This bout will determine who is the strongest once and for first hit. The scales have tipped.
Wow.
All bets are on. Anything can happen now. Ain't over till it's over. K.O.
Wow. I was helpless.
Poison wins. Perfect.
Hey, I gotta fix this chat audio in the party chat here just now. What? Yeah, I just hope the stream didn't drop.
It dropped.
Ah, shucks. No, it's still up. No, it is do that as a privacy measure to stop the so that people wouldn't see your private information now. But it come back up there. I seem like I still have four people watching. Like.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
So like I say, I might get plenty fights, yes, but you see the quality of the fights may not be all that because just your grandmother calling you. The quality of the fight ain't gonna be all of that because it's plenty lag, the network not good.
Training stage. Destination confirmed.
Is this the same person?
It's the battle of the century. Fight! The fight is officially underway. This is it. The fight
Yeah.
we've all been waiting for. Anything can happen. I hope
I think it's the same person as before.
You got a ways to go.
But you can't do nothing in this. You can't do nothing in this lag. I even get into a buffer good.
these fighters are really evenly matched.
Yeah, they see the game pausing halfway through and all of that.
What are they up to now?
Yeah.
KO!
So, this is why I don't stream this game at all.
And the battle continues. Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway.
And streaming this game to me right now ain't making much sense. See? Again, all of them pauses and things in between. They can't do nothing that they want to do here. They can't do anything that they want to do here. Playing like this doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's because the game dead. Yeah, that's true. Always silent. The game is dead, so it's isn't making no sense at all. Remember we tried it last time, General Luke, and it was just straight up unplayable. Nah, I fight that guy from right lab in here and all too, and it was the same thing. Yeah, this fighting in this game is meaningless, really. Anytime the game you're playing like this, you're feeling like this, the fight doesn't have no quality in it. So I can't really show anything. The most I could do is like when this whole COVID-19 shutdown thing finished, I could invite some guys over and we could get a few runs in and we could really show what the game could do. to get to experience it. The happy tree. How did these guys come up with these names, man?
The world's most extreme fighting tournament. Who will walk away victorious?
This is kind of crazy. I'll put on the Street Fighter 5 after for a little while just to see what could happen. But even that game also, I don't even think I'll get any kind of fights as well. But the netcode is just like a little bit better, so it's like, you know, whatever.
Are you ready? Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway. This is it, the fight we've all been waiting for. One power! Tiger Shot! Tiger Knee! I smell a comeback! Will this gambit uppercut?
Wow. No, can't even punish.
All bets are on. Anything can happen. Incredible! I can't believe it! That's gotta hurt! Bring in the pain! There it is!
Can't even get to punish properly in this game. You know, on the PlayStation 3 days, the game used to feel pretty good for the most part.
Incredible! I can't believe it! Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot! Tiger Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot!
Yeah.
This attack could be the last!
No. He's mad. He's really mad.
Oh!
But that move has zero recovery.
And the battle continues! Fight! Tiger Knee! Tiger
Ow.
This is the one we've been waiting for! The ultimate
Yeah, he would have punished properly there with that thing if this whole thing was working good.
You got a ways to go. Gotcha. Sayonara.
all bets are on! Anything can happen! No one could have seen that coming!
Ow, a little bit too early.
Will this gambit work?
Yo, don't do that. That's dangerous, man. Ow.
Could be the end!
Was he mashing? On the ultra to the tiger shot. Ah! I went to ultra to the tiger shot. Let's not play that wrong with this thing, eh? You see that kind of semi-good already.
This is the last round. Fight! And there's the first hit. What's next? Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot! This bout will determine who is the strongest once and for all.
You got a ways to go.
Ow!
Whoa! A counter! What an attack! I smell a comeback. Well, no one could have seen that coming.
Oh, he's taking long to get. Why?
Could be the end.
You got a ways to go.
Ah, yeah, I deserve to die there. Playing around too much in second round.
Sagat wins.
I remember back in the days there was a guy named Bhakti One. I used to like to fight him. He was a good Sagat player.
Get started. Fight!
So Adonia, what I was showing you with this guy here when I was fighting you? This what I was doing was this. Was comboing. When I hit you with the first hit, before you recover from that first hit, I was hitting you with that second one. Nah, I'm not going to do that. String just straight up red. Yeah, when I hit you with the first hit, before you recover from that first hit, I hit you with that second one. Like that. What in the world? So that's what was going on there with us. I would hit you once. So that's why you're trying to do your move in between and it's not working, because before you could recover from the hit to get a block or to get to retaliate, I continuously hitting you like that. And that's what comboing is like. And that which is you have to learn with your character, and in your case, what is that? In your case, your character is Ryu, so that which is you have to try and learn with that. After this, I want to turn this game off and see if I can get something done with the Street Fighter 5. Which I doubt very much. If I only had any idea I was going to be facing a Dudley character, I would be using Yun instead against Dudley. I feel like I have a better chance with Yun.
Are you ready? Fight!
This is too
The first kick has been recorded.
machine gun blow.
The fight is underway. Which of these two challengers will walk away as champion?
Is it? Okay.
All bets are on. Anything can happen now. Incredible! I can't believe it! No one could have seen that coming. Fantastic combo.
Wow.
Looks like we can expect fire.
Classy.
Yeah.
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight! The fight is the first kick has been recorded.
So let it rock, homie.
I can't believe it!
Slowly, I guess.
The fear out there is tangible. It doesn't get any more intense than this.
Yeah, I knew you would try it. Yep, pay the ultimate price for that.
Watch closely. It's now or never. I'm almost ready to call this one. How much longer can this go on?
Classy.
Wow.
You don't see moves like that every day, folks.
Like I say, with this lag, with the
Dudley
game
wins.
freezing up and things like that halfway through when you're doing what you want to do, it didn't make no sense. Even with that attack, they Dudley jump a few frames. I even input my own